Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Big Pharma. Oh yeah, I was looking forward to make this one. Really enjoying this game, it's a lot of fun. It's just easy peasy on the side, chilly game. And yeah, last time we completed the Keep Calm and Carry On and I showed you how to nicely use the mixers. Look at down there though, there's a little hint in the startup screen. See, those are two mixers and they're using a cross belt setup. By just placing them pretty much right next to each other, coming in from the back side and then using the processing time to push out stuff here in the middle. But you see it's not producing at full efficiency, I would say. But does it? I have to try it out. But yeah, today's objective in the intermediate challenges is simultaneously supply 3 products treating different cures with a combined value per sale of above 300. That's pretty much tier 3 medication we need to produce, and I'd say we get it going. So let's look around a bit in our ingredients and see what we have. Okay, we have an antihistamine with a concentration of 1. We just need to raise it by 1 to get that, and that is between 12 and 11. Okay, so I'd say I set up a basic starter thingy, making some basic medication so we get some money. I guess you guys know how that works, so I'll set up 2 of these and 2 of these to get the money flowing for a start. Alright, so I've set up 3 basic production lines. Here we do antihistamine stuff, increase it by 1. Here we do the same, and here we work with our other drug, which was, let me quickly check. Sometimes it's not easy to get these import boxes. Hey, give that to me. It's refusing to be grabbed, but it was the other stuff. The Brucewood snake stuff, I increase it by 2. That makes us a good medication as well. So now if we look at our production, the layout of the room turned out like that. I bought all the rooms in the first section here, and we have quite some space here. So I was thinking, why not try to go for level 2 cure right away at the start? And if we look at that, the antihistamine thing pretty much is 4 to 6 concentration and a dissolver. We can do that, so we should look into that. If you look at our antihistamine stuff, it has a concentration of 1. We need to bring it to 4 to 6. That means, yeah, we need to crank it up by 3. So let's do this and then send it through an ionizer. We should set it up at tier 2. Okay, so let's have some use the space over here a bit, like so. That is up to 3, and then ionizer we said. That should work out. Let's scoot that back a bit to save some space, and then we will see. Come in here, connect that. Oh, smart. We need to move it over. Not that bad. That should be the antihistamine stuff, and then it needs to be in a certain concentration, but we'll find out. I need to import here antihistamine. Okay, now let's start up our machinery. Roll. I haven't hired researchers yet. We also must do that rather quickly, but I want to make some money now. Okay, come on, push that stuff through. Oh, here we're missing a belt. Here we're missing a belt too. Alright, let's roll. Missed the belt at the same spot twice. Funny. Alright, let's see.
Product name required.
Product name required. Remove wards. Ward no more. It's funny. Okay, in here, let it scoot
Product
in.
name required.
that is our histamine bane. Okay, so now here we should have alleviates insomnia, and that needs, holy snazzle, that's gonna be a long ways to go. We're at 3, we have to go to 9. You know what? For now, we're gonna sell that as it is. Just put a conveyor belt down there. And as soon as we have our research done, you know, then we're gonna upgrade it right away. But we can prepare it already, because I don't think it's really a good idea to have like, you know, 9 evaporators there now. Okay, let's put a pill printer in. And just come in here like so. I don't like this cross section, I want it to be nice. Okay, that should work out for the time being. And now we should get a researcher. They cost 3,000 to get. Okay, let's research these 2 things right away. Okay, and I'd say with that done, we need to roll for a bit until we have this research done, and slowly but surely work our way up. Our goal is still to make a medication that brings us over 300 per if we sell it. So here it's gonna get a bit complicated already, but at 620 there is other ways to do it. If we look at research, for example, all the way up here, syringe injector, those make you a lot of money. But it's a long ways out to get there, so we have to work on different levels. I'd say our easiest way to get it first hand, this can only be upgraded to female contraceptive, and then we're done with it. Yeah, 13 to 15 ionizer. Okay, so yeah, anxiety remover, that's what we have. We need to make a little bit of money and then come back and try to upgrade stuff. Right, our research here is done, and I'm gonna put the researchers we have right on here. I also hired 1 explorer, and he's somewhere in the woods. This is something that is interesting for us with this catalyst here, because to get this to level 3 we need this catalyst. So we need to look into that ASAP. And now we have 8 grand. And we have the ionizers and stuff, so now we can transform this production line. We should have enough money to be able to do that, I think. Let's remove all that and put that thing back in place, like we had it. I mean, yeah, it's scooted up, so we got some space. Can it go there? No, it can't. We made that mistake before. Okay, let's scoot that in. So, let that stuff run real quick. So now we know we need to bring it up. We have 9 and it needs to be at least 12. At least to 12. Okay, that means we, where were we? What did I say? 3, 12, that is 9. That is 3 agglomerators, and then we're good. Okay, let's do this. Put the agglomerator here. Let's try to be a bit space efficient, I guess. Kind of. You could scoot it here in the corner a bit, like so. Get one going here and then come around. That should be fine. Okay, let's connect them all. Make a tier 2 medication right away. Bang. Okay, let's test run it. Go through here, bring it up to 6. Then we go through here, bring it up to 9. We go through here. Okay, we increase blood pressure with it, but that's all fine. Increase some more diseases to be cured. And we're sending it through.
Product name required.
That is our new stuff. Docm Slumber Paul. Paul. It's making us 264. 284. Okay, that's good. That's good stuff. So we have that set up a 2nd tier medication. And now we need to rake in some money. We can also look at the research right away. So as soon as this will be done, we need the multi-mixer, and for this cure it also needs the cryogenic condenser, so we need to push to research that, and in the meantime make money. That will be a big money maker, and we want to get that as quick as possible. That also means we need one more researcher right away as soon as we have 5 grand in here, and then research that stuff. We also discovered this blood medication, so maybe we can cure the higher blood pressure we produce here with the new stuff. Looking good. I let it run for a while and I'll be back. And indeed guys, with the new ingredient we found, it relieves hypertension. That is perfect. High blood pressure. And we need to reduce it by 2 to be able to produce it. And I'd say we do this here. You know, we replace one of these production lines with the hypertension stuff. So that should be an easy fix for us. We're gonna take that agglomerator thing and remove it, or vaporizer or whatever it's called, and we need to reduce it by 2. Let's see if we can squeeze two of these in here, like so, and like not really. Yeah, we have to move stuff around a bit, but that's okay. We put it here and put some belts in and come out here, connect it there. Stop showing me that all the time. I don't want to see it. And let's move these pill printers, scoot them over one, like so, and then push it in. So we got a new medication and we don't flood the market with the same old stuff. Okay, that's good. Let's stop importing this and get the new stuff in. Should be a good medication as well, has no side effects for now. Okay, let's produce this and relieve hypertension with that, and we save that thing for later. Okay, now we're making a little bit less money because we took that production line out, but we should be okay here. Yeah, relieves hypertension, which we cause with this production line. Oh, so devious, so devious. Okay, let's run it. Come on. Give me the new product.
Product name required.
And name it Hypertension Buddy. Okay, making us some money. Sweet. Okay, now we need to make some more cash, and then I'm gonna research this thing here. Alright, so we discovered the new stuff with the agents. It actually has 2 agents, which is pretty nice. And if we look at our antihistamine thing, we can combine it. Should be able to combine it well. Yeah. That's good. Right, it was the antihistamine stuff we wanted to upgrade further. Was it? Yeah. Okay, we should be able to combine it nicely. Here it goes, but we need to research further. We need to get the mixer first. We're 84% there, and then we need to go into advanced processing. So it's gonna take a while. So I'd say in the time being, to make some additional money, we probably should buy into a new production space, and we need to make some more money to be able to set another production line up. Alone the pill makers will cost us, and yeah, we can set it up right in this room. So we're making 62 now, 69.
A competitor has released a new
yeah,
product.
competitors releasing new products. There's fluctuations of the values of our medication. But in the meantime,
Research complete.
I'll keep these guys. Okay, our research is complete. So we have the multi-mixer now. So now we need to be smart. I'd say use this ingredient point to upgrade the buying cost of our antihistamine stuff. So we lower the cost there. And we should probably fire these 2 guys to make a bit more money. We can always take out a loan, but it's not time yet, I feel. And we need to hire 1 more researcher. Right, the advanced processing is 3 of those guys. Let's assign them to that. And then we need to do the cryogenic condenser, which costs 4. So now, yeah, we're pretty tight with the money, but after firing these guys, our funds should recover a bit. Should make a bit more now, yes. And we should be pushing for setting up a new production line here. Alright, I think we have enough money. So let's do a tree trash thingy bingy. Wait, whoops, go to production. It just needs to be raised by 1, so let's push an evaporator out. Let's flip that around like so and get some makers in here. A pill printer. We could put it like so. That works out. Here we need to import here the Suze's Rash thing, and then we need some conveyor belts again. I saw a question last time, by the way, what is this paint? With the paint you can kind of color belts, you know, let's say here different color belts, so you have a better overview if it's really complicated production lines. So far I don't have a feeling we really need that. And yeah, let's produce our new thing here. Oh, forgot the belt again. I always forget this import belt here. Or start off. Okay. So that stuff Suze's Rash now has a bunch of side effects, but ain't that bad. We could remove it potentially, but
Product
I just
name
wanna
required.
make some quick bucks here. Itch Crusher. Good stuff. Get that going, and we're rolling in a decent profit margin right now, but we're still not there having
A
these really
competitor
high
has
level
released a new
products.
product.
So some ways to go, and now I'm guessing I'm gonna roll with it for a bit and push hard to get the cryogenic condenser. Then we take out the loan and set up this more sophisticated production line here. Then we need to look into more things. For example, it would be great to have the syringe injection, but it's super expensive.
A competitor has released a new
So
product.
yeah, we also probably need to do desert expeditions and stuff, but I'm not sure if we really need that yet. And yeah, patents would be a nice thing, so we can crush the opposition a bit, but I think in this case it's a waste of time. We definitely should push towards syringe injection. I mean, that thing, yeah, increased combined value of things, that is what we want, but it's expensive as hell. Then we have the chromatograph thing. If you can see, for concentrations between 1 and 10, it increases it by 10. Concentration between 11 and 20, it decreases it by 10. That's pretty interesting. So, and this is doubling the concentration, and this is halving the concentration. So looking good so far, and I think we can push on. Alright, so competitor has released a patent for our hypertension buddy. If you look at that company, our hypertension buddy is blocked by a patent, so we need to switch a production line around again. This one here, gonna do something else in here, and I'd say best would be go back to producing this. So let's do this. Stop importing that. Get that stuff back. Antihistamine, wasn't it? Yep. And we're just switching back. As long as we can sell it, we don't want to lose this profits there. So let's remove all that and all those, and get that thing back and fix that production line for the time being. Gotta be flexible, that's the secret to success. Okay, the belt in here, let her rip. Those two we need to remove again. Okay, let her rip, and we're going back to producing this stuff here, which was what? Histamine bane. Okay, at least we can sell it, you know what I mean? That's a plus. They have no patent on that. They're putting the pressure on us. but I think we recovered from it by quickly switching our production around. Smart move. Alrighty guys, it is done. We have the cryogenic condenser researched. I had to hire one more scientist for that, as you know. So now, let's do this. Let's set up a really good production line and make a lot of money. So, first step, obviously, we need to mix the two ingredients together. We have 47,000 at the moment. We're gonna do it over here. So we need to invest in some new space, and we're gonna rip out this complete line here. Move those guys over here, and we're gonna use them later. Move. And then we're gonna do a nice mixer setup here again. Okay, this thing needs to be... Hey, let me move that. Hello. There we go. Okay, so let's put that stuff away. So what we want to do, again, here we're gonna get the agent going. Sometimes a bit hard to hit. Okay, we got agent. Here we want to do that too, or our catalyst, better say. And in the middle, we're gonna import the antihistamine stuff. Alright, so now we need to set up auxiliary means our multi-mixers. Set them up in a good way, like so. That should work out, and like so. Yeah, I like the looks of that. That should be fine. Okay, let's go into our mixers. From here, from there, from here, from there. And then have a combined output belt come in here. And let's see how that all plays together. We probably have to switch a base around somewhere. Let's first see if we get the right stuff there. Where do we get the right stuff coming out? This looks good. No, this doesn't look good. Antihistamine is here. What does it do? Okay. Then we probably have to switch the base here. See what that does. Soothes rash. Oh dang, okay. We have to use shakers. Because now we have the agents in there, but we're soothing rash. Oh, wait a minute. Can we do this? Curious, let's look into it. Where's the soothing rash stuff? Yeah. Oh, that would already be in the price range. Then let's do a soothing rash thing. That also works out. So this is good. This is good now too. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Sweet. So the soothing rash stuff, that has to go, that one thing here. It's okay. It's also a money maker, although not such a big one. We probably have to set up another production line with shakers. But that's good. So we get the soothing rash stuff, and to get it going we probably only need to increase it by 1, right? Hey, why are we not running here? We need to come out. Here. Oh no, we better set it up. Let's say, wait. That's the soothing rash stuff though. Let's connect them here still. Right, and we just need to increase it by 1. No soothing rash. Okay, it needs to go between 10 and 12 and then an evaporator. Okay, so let's increase it by 3. That can be done with an agglomerator we will put right there. Okay, sweet. Let it run. Wait a minute, why? This is the wrong thing now. Antihistamine, yeah, wait, wonder. It still produced one thing that was wrong, it was in there still. Okay. Let's push that stuff in here. Why are you refusing? Oh, okay, we have to set it up on a corner, obviously. Alright, so be it. Push it in here. That's good. Okay. Soothe Thresh 10. We are between 10 and 12 now to upgrade to prevent acne. And now we need to push it into an evaporator after that. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. Like so. Okay, let that roll. Bang. Prevents acne, and now we need to bring it down by 3. Can we remove that stuff? It gets removed by an agglomerator. Do we want to do that? Not really. Not really. Okay, so lower by another 3. That is done with an ionizer. We know that. We can put that like so. Let it roll again. Oh, great positioning of the thing. We need an output here.
A competitor has released a new product.
Perfect, prevents acne. And now we can ship it out here. Okay. In the meantime, we have some research points because we saved some money. So we use a lot of these, and we should probably upgrade here a bit to reduce the processing costs. Okay, that's working. And now all that we need is our pill printers. Where are they? Here. Right, that's the one. And we're gonna sell it right here. Give me another one. Good stuff. Yeah, we need a shaker if you want to make the other stuff, but that is doable in any case. Okay, so put shakers beforehand. Oh boy, we need to research more. But this should be our first over 300 medication, if I'm not completely mistaken. And research-wise, we should push hard towards the syringe thing. So let's hire one more guy, assign them here, and then push towards our syringe injector. That is gonna make us some money. What's the turn drug into neat little sachets which can be sold? Yeah, a bonus for each cure effect in the drug. Okay, this is the money maker. Okay, let that roll and see how it turns out. But this should be prevents acne. Pretty good, pretty good. Can we remove those things? Yeah, that would be... Wait. If we put an agglomerator behind it and then an ionizer right away, we could actually get rid of both of these side effects and balance it out. Let's do this. Let's do this. Come on, let's try to do this. So, ionizer and agglomerator, and we would have a really nice drug. Okay, so ionizer to get rid of it again, of this one side effect. Let's see if that works out. Hey, you should remove it. Oh, it needs to be between... Nah, that's not good. That's not good. We need to temper with the concentrations to remove it. I don't want to do that. It's too complicated and unnecessary, to be honest. Alright. So we would have to approach it a bit differently if we wanted to do that. No, we don't need that. We don't need that, honestly. Come on, but we need to make some money now. Okay, we're packing stuff up. And...
Product name required.
Product name required. Name. Pimple catcher. Alright, that's good. It should be above 300. Here we go. We have our first medication that does that. Brilliant. So this is good now. This is really good now. And now we need to plan ahead a bit. We can also... Okay, let me see. Where's the shaker? I'm gonna finish this and then I'm probably gonna do a shaker. only costs 2. Yeah, and with the shaker we can then produce a second one that is over 300, and then we push for the syringe injector, increasing the value, and probably hook it up here, and should potentially make it. Good stuff.